Welcome back to Doc Shows You How. This time we're making night troopers from Star Wars Legion Stormtroopers. And to the table.
So we're going to start with some regular TK units here, of course. And then, so they've been repaired and pieces have been replaced while these guys have been out in the middle of nowhere. So let's just take some gray paint and let's say this whole shoulder bell was replaced. So we're just going to put some gray on there. That whole shoulder bell. And maybe like a chunk here on that thigh piece. Because of course in Exile they don't have the Imperial foundries. And then with a clean brush, be right back, we take some gold paint. It's one of the very few things that I buy that's exactly in hobby stuff is some miniature gold paints here. I'm sure you recognize the paint pot. So now we're going to take and just draw a line, kind of random. And then maybe there's something here. Alright, and I got another guy that kind of got started before. Kind of a standing position. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Got a similar pattern on his head there. And maybe just a little. Alright. More or less that's all the paint upgrading they need.
Okay, so let's set him aside for a minute. So you're going to need some embroidery floss. This stuff is about $1. Hobby stores, big box stores, pretty easy to come by. We're going to take and actually fine needle the thread, and we're going to work it down to just maybe 1 or 2. Let's try 2. And give yourself a couple inches. You want enough to work with. Okay, and then just set that down for a minute. Now on the guy, I like putting the end, the tip, like under armor here, in the edge of the armor here, in the armpit, like tucking it in there, so that you don't see the end. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to choose that same corner here. It looks like that's a good one. I've used it before. And we're going to take the thread and we're going to go ahead and take just a little bit of super glue. I'm just going to put it right there on that little tip. Alright. Okay, I'm changing that up to 1 because 2 is not working for me at that moment. Alright, so there's a little drop on the end of that little thread now. And we're just going to put it right at the edge of the armor right there. And then I use my little Insta-Set. Of course with super glue that could just be, give it a few seconds, but. So now we've got that glued down there. We're going to take and choose how to wrap him. So let's maybe do up this way and feed that other end through the arms. And this is where having that extra length is really going to be handy to make this go quick. So hand it through the arms, just kind of pull. Should be easier than threading a needle, it's a lot bigger, right? Okay, and maybe we bring another through the arm here. then just kind of repeat. Just going to wrap it, change up your directions a little bit. And then one thing that I like doing here as I keep going through is it helps just a little bit to hold this all kind of in place. I'm just going to take some PVA glue and just get a teeny little drop on my finger there. So just a teeniest little amount. And we're just going to lay it on that to help it stick as you're laying it down. Give it someplace to be. And I'm going to continue in this guy and be right back. There you go. Just a little bit of wrapping. Yeah, put the first end with a little bit of super glue. You tuck it in somewhere, wrap around nice and easy. Get some layers, get some texture there. And then just a teeny amount of super glue on the end piece to lay it down. You can't even hardly tell. I got that end piece laid in here, right here on the leg. And then you can take your existing Legion Stormtroopers with a little bit of paint job and a little bit of dental floss. You can make yourself some Night Troopers. Anyway, if you do this, let me know. Subscribe, all that stuff. I know it's terrible to hear me say it because everybody says it, but it helps the channel. Have a great day.